Alrighty. Hey, y'all. Do I have the right camera? I do. Why does it look like this? This camera is off. Hold up. I just realized it is not correct. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Why does it look like this? The lighting is completely off. This is not how it's supposed to look. I don't think the correct camera is connected. Let's try this again. There we go. And there we go. All right. I think we're good now. Okay. It's a lot better, a lot clearer. I got the back camera on the phone. Anyways, I just wanted to quickly come on here because, well, for one, it's been about a week now since I did my last style, which was my wash and go. And if you caught that, you'll know that I wasn't going to do another wash and go. But partly the reason why I wasn't going to do another wash and go is because I got sick, y'all, and I'm like at the tail end of it. So I got sick. It started Sunday. Then it was completely confirmed on Monday. And then Tuesday and yesterday, Wednesday, is when it really peaked and I was bedridden for real. And then today, Thursday, I actually had an interview, so I had no choice but to muster up the energy, but I definitely felt a lot better. You can't really hear it too much, but like I'm a little congested and nasally. My throat's slightly dry, slight cough, sneezing here and there. But today was the first day that I finally stepped out the house to get some steps in, some air, and some vitamin D. And luckily, I did it before this crazy flash storm came in, which was very unexpected. I don't know what is going on with the weather, but I know most of you have heard about all the floods happening, especially in the South. And so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but all this rain just came out of nowhere. So I'm glad I was able to get that out. And on my last leg of my walk, I really wanted a burger. So I stepped out the house to go get a burger. I was sick of eating yogurt parfaits and soup. I didn't want that anymore. So I got a burger and balanced that out with my walk. And then at the end, I decided to go to the beauty supply. So this is going to be a mini beauty supply haul / try on of this wig by FREETRESS, equal. Can y'all see that? It's the Drawstring Ponytail in the style Rage Girl, color 1B. I have no idea how many inches it is, but I do have my measuring tape for us to measure it because for some strange reason, they did not indicate it. So we'll measure it so you know how many inches it is. In most cases, they do. But I wanted a ponytail, a new ponytail that wasn't crazy expensive, which I think I got this one for $15. I got to look at my receipt again. That kind of mimicked my hair when it's in its curly state, like slick back. So when I do my slick backs, usually it's when I have my hair silk pressed or when it's wet. So I didn't actually wash my hair just yet. I just reactivated the gel from my last wash and go because, again, I just didn't have the energy from being sick or the time. And in the shower, I parted it in 2 parts, wet the bottom half and tied it, wet the top half, slicked it back, and then tied it. And then those 2 separate pieces were twisted in 2 different twists and then bundled up like this. Technically, it's still kind of damp, which is not good to have my hair damp and wet all day, but I'm gonna probably take this off. Yeah, it's still wet. I try to diffuse it, but it's the gel. The gel is what makes it not be able to dry fully, and my hair just doesn't dry fully like that when it's tucked away like this. It needs to be out to dry. But anyways, I wanted to get a drawstring ponytail to be able to pop on this so that way it kind of looks like it goes with my natural hair. One thing I've noticed though, my hair has been looking kind of dull. So I don't know if I need to get like a cellophane or dye it darker or whatever, but it's just looking brassy. I don't even know if that makes sense. So anyways, let's open this up, shall we? And actually, before we do that, let me quickly show you guys the other things that I got. Oh, I forgot my French fries, my leftover French fries, which I'm probably not going to eat anymore. I think I'm over those. Then I have my burger. This gel, the Gummi Wax Gel. It's the Gummi Professional Keratin Complex Styling Wax Ultra Hold. I basically asked them, was there anything that was going to give me a strong hold, but wasn't like got to be, because I don't want the product build up, that was like stronger than Big Papa, because I already have Big Papa in my hair, but Big Papa is more of a jelly gel type of gel. And I also have this guy too. Oh, which is the same consistency as Big Papa, the Curl Days. Sorry, y'all. That was, I just broke, not broke, but the lid from when I had steeped my tea. Stuff just fell on it. The plate that I had. I'm a mess right now. Anyways, so she recommended this. So let's actually test this out. That's what I would like to do. Test this out on this live. Have y'all tried this before? I have seen this. I kind of have heard good things. Worst case scenario, because you can't bring products back, if this doesn't work the way I'm thinking it's supposed to work, we just want to use it for our edges. And then what else did I get? Is that it? Is that all I got? That's all I got. Oh yeah, because y'all. Okay, so this was $19.99. I had gotten some other items and put them back because they were out the budget. And honestly, this was an impromptu trip. So there's that on that. Let me take my rings off so that way I can get the product on without it being in my rings. Okay. So yeah, let's try this first and see. We're going to open this up if I can get it open because it's sealed up like this. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm like, oh, it smells really good. Wow, it smells really, really good. This is the texture. Can y'all see that? There we go. And here, let's do this in real time so you can see what happens. There you go. There's the consistency. Yeah, this is definitely, it is gummy. There's the texture of the wax. Can y'all see that? There you go. So cool. All right. Man, it smells really good. It smells like fruity, like strawberries. Okay, yeah. There's the texture of the wax. And it is definitely thick. And it doesn't have like a water base to it. So I'm going to just put it on one side and see what happens. Oh, yeah. There we go. This is what I needed. She nailed it. She understood the assignment of what I needed. Because it doesn't give that like hardness that got to be gives. And I don't feel like it's going to feel like a lot of product built up. Oh, this is perfect. Let me put some more in. And I kind of wanted to try this first before I pop on the ponytail just to see. We'll just do this side just to see the difference with the ponytail, because the ponytail, obviously with it being a synthetic fiber hair, whatever, it has a more shinier texture, which I could kind of lessen a little bit with dry shampoo. But like I was saying, like my hair, you see how that like added some shine to my hair and how this looks more dull versus the little bit of lace glue that I use, because I've been doing this lace glue hack. I have a short. You can go to my page to see. It's this guide that I've been using just for the edges, but you can see the difference here versus everything else. So I wanted to kind of even out. Oh, this is so perfect. Even out. There we go. There we go. I might do a short after this just to showcase this gel because this is great. And I'm just chasing it with my hand to really flatten it. There we go. And I don't even think I really need to add a water to it because water will probably like actually make it not a non-effective. This is perfect. And I would still set this with a scarf. Y'all see that? And I have wow, it even like tamed down my hair. I have I have a lot of flyaways due to a little bit of breakage. So this actually tames my flyaways, which is always my concern. Where is here it is. My board bristle brush. Let me see if that'll help just to even it out. Yeah. So it looks even. Y'all, she understood the assignment. She understood this. I love when people don't just recommend ish just to recommend ish and they actually listen to what I'm looking for. But anyways, okay, I'll do a short to showcase the product. Look at that, guys, versus this side. Oh, okay. And this will work probably well for edges too, I would assume. Okay, cool. All right, let's pop on the ponytail now. I'm gonna just wipe down my hands a little bit. Add a little bit of alcohol. Anyways, I also want to wear this for Saturday, so I kind of wanted to hop on this live and take advantage of trying it out first, so I'm not scrambling on Saturday while I'm getting ready to do all that. So that's actually also why I decided to go live. So consider this an unboxing slash, here it is, an unboxing slash try on for me to kind of prep it before Saturday. Okay, so, and I try to do a better job at keeping the materials that come with it to preserve the hair. So this guy I'm not going to toss. I'm going to keep the net. And this I don't really need, but I guess we might as well keep that. And let me take this little piece off. And then the little tag that's on here, I'm just going to cut. All right, let me just cut it with scissors. And then pull it through. There we go. Okay. And I usually try to keep these too, because I do not know why these companies do not just put the freaking style of the wig on the tag. None of them do that, which is so frustrating, especially when you bought so many synthetic wigs like I have. You just stop remembering, especially when you start to cut into them and they look completely different from what they originally were. But anyways, this is what it looks like straight out the package. Very cute, very cute. And this wasn't on display, so I was low-key hoping for the best, but I think I did good because I wanted, again, to look like it would make sense coming out of my hair, it being in its natural form. Okay, so we're just gonna lightly, not really brush it, but just kind of spread those curls out, kind of air them out because it's kind of clumped here. And one thing I like to do with all my synthetic wigs, the same set of scissors I use actually. So these are shears that have like little teeth in them. Usually I'll go in. I'm not going to do it right now on the live because I need to see what I'm doing. This was just a quick try on. But anyways, I'll go in and usually I'll start it from the back so you don't see it from the front, and like slice into it and brush that out because that eliminates tangles. So fun fact, that eliminates tangles and when you're brushing it, so that there's pieces that are not the same length. When it's all the same in length, that's the science behind it, I guess. When it's all the same length, it's more prone to tangles. Okay, that's something that you end up learning along the way. So yeah, I think that's good. I don't want to mess with it too much, but I'm probably going to cut into this a little bit. So let me just kind of fluff it out. I like my hair to be big and I don't like it to look too perfect. But anyways, here's how it comes. There's a little drawstring here. I'm going to just move that, open it up. And then there's a comb at the top and a comb at the bottom. So we're going to take the comb at the top and put it right at the top in the middle. So it looks like it's growing out this bad boy. Okay, it should be big enough to cover my whole little bun situation. Yep, it is. And then we're going to take the comb right into the bottom. Make sure they're both secure before I take the drawstring and pull the drawstring like so and snug and adjust as you go if it feels weird. Okay, that's good. This is cute. Y'all, I love me a pony. It's me a faux pony. And always, normally what I do is take a bobby pin, which, where are my bobby pins? Hold up. Wait a minute. Where are my bobby pins? Oh, they're right here. Y'all, everything. I just got a lot going on. Let me just get a black bobby pin if I can find one. Of course, there's no black bobby pins left. They're all gold. Anyways, we'll just take one. I'll swap it out later. Anyways, my trick is taking a bobby pin and putting it at the end. It's just a lot easier for me. Putting it at the end of the tie and then tying it, securing it, making sure it's under and hidden. Yep, that's pretty secure. And then I always try to get it to be at the bottom part so it's hidden and tucked away. And you don't see the little piece sticking out. So that's what it looks like on that side. That's what it looks like on that side. Sorry, I didn't put myself on D&D. Sometimes people would take a piece of hair and wind it. I don't really care to do all that. I don't mind it looking like this. Especially with scrunchies and like bows on trend. Y'all, you can even take, you know what I'm saying, a cute little bow or scrunchie. Let's actually try that. I'm going to do this one because it's a little bit more stylized than my other ones. I have all my scrunchies on one little hair tie thing. But that's even a good way to kind of camouflage it a little bit. If you'd like. Let's try it. Let's try it just to see. And just kind of letting it be like that. That's cute. That's cute. That's kind of cute, huh? Ain't that cute? Ain't that cute, y'all? I just stylized it. I forgot where I got this. I think I got it at Target or something like that a long, long time ago. Don't quote me on it. So you can do that, or you can even do a bow, which I do have a bow too. Hold up. I got a couple. Here's a white one. Oh no. Did I get a stain on this? I did. What the heck got on that? All right. I have no idea what got on that. Oh, it was the oil. All right. Well, I've got bows. I don't know what stains got on these bows. Yeah, it's some oil. That's really annoying. Now that I know what it is, I'm going to try to get that stain out, but hopefully there's not much on this one. Anyways, here's the black one. I'm not going to pin it, but my point is you can even do a bow to kind of camouflage the top if you feel like you want it to be a little bit more discreet. So that is so cute. I love it. Love it so much. And maybe that's it, y'all. That is the try-on haul of the Rage Girl FREETRESS Drawstring synthetic ponytail in color 1B. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, and let's measure it before I go. Here's what it looks like on my back. So you can see how far it goes. And you can always cut into it. And then let's actually measure it. Okay. So this will be roughly, it's giving 30 inches or 24 inches. I don't know. Let's see if I know my ponytails for real. Okay, there's different lengths, so we're gonna kind of go with the longest. All right, so it's about here, 24 inches. I know my ponies. So 24 inches, y'all. I don't know why they don't put that on the packaging. All right, let me know what you guys think. Would you try this? Yay or nay? Like I said, I'm gonna cut into this a little bit and fluff it out a bit more. I'm gonna keep it as it is though, because one thing about synthetic hair, if you're not familiar, is that over time it is going to get raggedy. So you just want to let it be for a while. You can revive them by washing them and letting them sit in fabric softener and all that. But try not to really brush into it too much. Just kind of let it be. Okay. Like I said, you see how it's already getting kind of tangly? I'm going to cut into this. I'm going to cut into all this so that there's different lengths happening, even though naturally there are different lengths, but so that the strands are different lengths, because that's how our hair works. But I will say, I think with the gel, this looks great. I'm excited to wear this on Saturday, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening and try your best not to get sick. And if you are sick, sending you healing energy as I also chew recover. All right, guys, that's it. Good night. Bye.